Hello everyone, my name is Sage, and welcome to Shin Megami Tensei 1 Part 2. Today, we're going to continue where we left off in Shinjuku Mall and explore a bit. But before we do that, we actually want to go up here and go down here because there is a terminal. This is going to be handy. And off screen, I actually got a level, so the grind later on won't be as bad. But you'll see what I'm talking about by then. And we are getting some pretty good cash. Do we want one of these guys? I think we do. Let's try friendly. Act unfazed. And we can work with that. And this guy wants a lot of stuff. Luckily, we got him. We had the resources, so we might as well have done it. And I think we can save here. I don't know if you need to transmit to actually get it to save, but just in case, I'll just teleport to the Echo terminal. Just to be safe, you know, in case I do have to. But yeah, let's go back to Shinjuku. So it's at this point where it's not really clear what the player is supposed to do at this point in the game. Basically you're supposed to explore and then figure out information from NPCs. But if you want to like gun ahead, you have to essentially go to a hidden part after talking to one of the bartenders. There are actually 3 bars in this place, which I will show in a minute, but we don't want to go down there. I'm mostly doing this to map the place, not necessarily because I'm getting lost. If I do get lost, I'll just go back to the entrance. But yeah, I think I remember this place pretty well. And those man-eaters give a lot of cash, so if you're prepared to take them on, I would definitely suggest it. And this might actually not be a fight I want to auto battle, because it is doing way too much damage. And yeah, that's actually not good. Yeah, this is really ungood, actually, because we're not hurting it, and I don't know how to stop this auto battle. Okay, there we go. I'm going to escape now. Oh boy. And let's use the map. That was actually... okay. This is actually really bad, but... luckily we're at the entrance. And I think over here is a Messiah church that can help us. What brings you to the church? The Messiah church actually shifts our alignment to law slightly, but nothing major. Nothing major, so I would still suggest doing it. And what else? It's also cheaper than the healer. The same goes for the alternative to this that shifts your alignment to chaos, so we're healed up now. Kind of upset that I died to that, well, almost died to that, but it was pretty important to show it up, I guess. And now I want to use the auto mapping, even though I know where I need to go. Alright. So we want to go up here. And let's try to get you on our team. Yet again. I guess it just wants to choose violence. I don't think I actually wanted the formation to be this, but oh well. Doesn't really matter. Actually going to change it though. I think I messed it up though, actually. There we go. And here are the bars I was talking about, but before then we kind of want to check out this area because it does have some shops here. Yeah, we got full helm, Kevlar vest, rivet knuckles, combat boots. Pretty good stuff. I would suggest buying some armor. Do not buy weapons. Like I mentioned last episode, the Zansexokin is a drop, and it is the best weapon for this point in the game, so don't buy weapons here. But yeah, now that we sort of have a purpose, I would kind of just explore and try to recruit some demons, namely a Pyrojack. That's a pretty good one for this point in the game. And I think it's the Chaos Aligned bar. Yeah, if our civilization continues on the current taking of its course, or it will only lead to the eventual destruction of humanity. That worried Commander Goto, and that's why he started a coup, apparently. Yeah, I can't English today, either. I really dislike Goto's right-hand man, Ozawa. I don't know why Goto would want help from a no-good punk like him. If you're looking for him, he's in the building that's right northwest of Shinjuku. So we got some pretty good information there. Yeah, that is the same Ozawa that was essentially bullying Disciple there. So the American ambassador refuses to even talk to Commander Goto. Without even hearing him out, he just called in the American army from square one. Okay. So I guess you could say they're a little sus. But yeah, there's two law aligned. There's a law aligned one. This is the chaos one. Are you the ones that have been looking for a woman around here? You should talk to JB then. He should know where she is. He hangs out around the disco a lot. You might be able to find him there. I'm not going to go to the disco because you never really need to go to the disco. Actually, hold on. This is kind of how I died last time. Alright, there. We want to use Zan. Wrong character. We're going to use Zan. There we go. And we found a Jack Frost. I kind of want to recruit this guy. I think he responds pretty well to being friendly to him. Okay, well that was wrong. I'll just defend this turn. Because I do want to try to recruit this guy. Okay, he really just does not want to cooperate. So yeah, let's just have him keep attacking us while we try to convince him. And sure, why not? Okay, yeah, you really want to die. That is acceptable. So let's check out the next bar, which is Law Aligned. Ambassador Dorman, great man, I do anything you say. I think their speech is like... I wouldn't really want to spread misinformation, but I'm going to assume it's because they're not from Tokyo, so their speech is like weird, I guess. Goto, say you make ideal country summoning demons. We move out to protect against that, okay? And yet, there is a Pyrojack in here. Pretty hypocritical, but we're gonna try to recruit this guy as well. Okay, they just really do not want to cooperate today. Ow. Let's try talking this time. And it ran away, which is kind of bad, but... Our American ambassador, Mr. Dorman, saw disorder in Tokyo. He stand up to it. He is true justice. The demons at Goto's commands have overrun our laboratory. I only just made it out of there with my life. There was a man in a wheelchair too. Poor guy. There's no way he could have gotten out of there safely. I wonder what happened to him. Yeah, I have more faith in Steven. Than that person, obviously. Yeah, none of these random encounters are too bad. That being said, the slimes are pretty annoying, as you can see there. But they kind of give like little cash and experience, so grinding at this point is not the most ideal thing. Also, please just cooperate. Okay, you don't want to cooperate at all. So we're just going to have to kill you. There we go. So this is the neutral line bar, and we actually want to try to talk to these guys. I don't know if I want to spawn or not. Okay, calm down. Oh, wow. That's actually really bad. Ow. Yeah, that was, okay. Okay, yeah, this is really bad. Team negotiation is just like really hard in this game. Okay. Okay. I may or may not be sweating here. Left back. Calm down. Okay, this is actually horrible. I seriously have no idea why they're like this. They just do not want to see me succeed. And I'm probably dead. These guys do so much damage with their spells, which is why they're a good demon to pick up. Ow. Yeah, this is not looking good. Hopefully we can get out of this. This is just really bad all around. Ow. Yeah, I think that's death. So yeah, we got owned there. And I guess this is a good time to show up the game over screen. I really do not understand why that pyrotech just refused to do what I needed it to, but that just means I'll just grind. For more intelligence, I guess, to help with demon recruitment. Continue. Alright, so now we're, for the most part, safe. And let's just go straight to the neutral line bar this time. Because we need an objective. And let's see if these guys actually want to. Okay, yeah, no. I don't know why, man, but these demons are dickheads. I'm actually surprised those spells are doing so much damage for the regular enemies. I mean, I know Pyrojacks have pretty good stats at this point, but not everything else. Or even just misremembering. So yeah, we're fine unless we had to fight a random encounter every step. This one is going to be annoying. Okay, well, at least we're getting some of the money that we did have back. Hi, we meet again. Yeah, Eureka keeps showing up everywhere. I really like nice, quiet shops like this. Wanna have a cup of coffee with me? No. But yeah, we have to go in here. And we have to talk to this bartender. We don't really want any of these drinks because they cost too much. Haven't seen you around before. You look familiar. Do you have a demon summoning program? Yeah. No. And yeah, I think we should fix it ourselves. I've got something I want to give you. Take this. You'll be able to find the person you're looking for. And we've got the bar matchbook, which we do need to progress, so might as well pick that up. And I'm not fighting these guys. Already annoying enough regularly. Actually, okay. Yeah, this first person aspect kind of makes it suffer, because it's very confusing if you run from a battle or something, and you have to be turned around if you escape. Hopefully this guy is not a dick. Please. Why? Okay. I'll try talking to him now. Okay. There we go. Please stop asking for all my resources. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Now that we've gotten what we need to, we can basically go back to the entrance and stuff. Considering how much I'm struggling, I think this would be a pretty good point to grind or something. I don't remember it being this difficult. But getting money at this point is very nice. And we do not want to fight the slimes. One of my biggest gripes is you don't get experience if you escape, and chances are you're probably not going to want to fight every battle. So yeah. I do not want to fight these slimes. I don't know why they keep showing up. But we should be able to progress now. I'm just getting a rough idea of where I am now. And we can actually go to the other side. And just make sure this is the Messiah Church. We have to go down here, but I'm not ready to go there yet. I think we will just go straight up to the other side of the area, and I think there's an NPC right here. The apocalypse draws ever nearer. In these times, there's only one whom we can rely on, and that is Lord Lucifer. In ages past, Lord Lucifer was the most powerful, most beautiful angel in heaven. In order to bestow upon us the gift of wisdom, Lucifer sacrificed his position in heaven and descended to earth. Furious at him for opening our eyes, God turned Lucifer into a demon and stripped him of his power. Even still, against overwhelming odds, Lord Lucifer continued to fight God and his army, in order to save us from the fate of becoming his mindless minions. Lucifer sacrificed everything he had for us, therefore we worship him for his courage. So yeah, we get some pretty, not deep backstory, but some pretty good insight on what's happening and why they follow who they follow. And I think this is a guy in church. But we're only on this side because we want to map this area. And I'll probably sell some stuff, honestly, because chances are we won't need all of it. And yeah, we're just mostly auto-battling all of this stuff. For now. Yeah, most of these are actually Chaos Aligned demons, so if you kill too many of them, you can actually shift your alignment, but I wouldn't really worry about that anyway. And that is a mansion where you confuse demons. And a healer. So yeah, just to be aware of where you are, I guess. Yeah, we want to talk to you. If you recruited a demon, sometimes they will give you rewards, which is pretty nice, and they'll basically guaranteed leave you alone, which is a pretty handy trick if you're in a dungeon that you're struggling with. You just leave. Not leave, you just recruit the demon that you don't want to fight, and you're basically safe. And this guy is pretty annoying, it seems. I think we have an imp of our own, or I died and that doesn't matter anymore. Okay, there we go. And here are some man-eaters. Who are also pretty dangerous. Yeah, as you can see there. But luckily we got a level up, and would I put more in strength and vitality? We're probably going to get like to level 20 or so by the end of this, and have some whatchamacallit, incenses as well. So I'm not too worried. But I will raise my strength once more. And we got some really good catch there. So yeah, if you preferably want to save up on cash and grind, I would suggest using one of the Gaian or Messian churches, or areas, whatever you call them, instead of actually using the healer, because like I said, the healer is the most expensive one. And trying to fight in those man-eaters and just going ham, basically. Let's see if you're gonna be more friendly. Persuade. No way. Okay, he actually listened this time. Thank you. So now we can go where we need to go. And let's just recover our HP. And MP. Why not? May chaos be brought to the world. So we want to walk all the way back to the other side. We basically did a whole lot of nothing, but I still think it was worth it in the end. Because mainly we got some nice flavor text, and I showed off some stuff I probably would have never shown off otherwise. So we want to go all the way back to this side. And we fight a enemy that is immune to guns, so Disciple's kind of limited against those enemies. until we get a, well, not really limited, but since I have him on gun, which I want to keep him on, he's not going to be able to do much against those guys. And let's actually see if we can recruit a goblin. Okay. Well, so much for that. But yeah, I think we're pretty prepared. Our inventory is kind of probably full of stuff we don't need. Actually, it's not that bad. Let's use a lifestone. Well, we don't actually need it, to be honest. And let us descend. Hey you, this place is off limits. Or maybe you do have what I need to see. Yeah, sure. Show me that. Yeah, that's good. It's good, alright. Go on ahead. Thanks. And we want to go down here. Or we can find a pretty good demon for this point. Orneus. Let's try threatening. Okay. Ow. Let's use Zan, and then the gun. Pretty typical stuff. Ow. Okay. He really didn't want me to succeed there. Also, Spirit Shades. These guys can be annoying. I don't actually know if the gun works on them. Uh-oh. Yeah. This can be a problem. Okay, yeah, we're definitely escaping this one. Holy crap. Jesus. I really don't like that happened, but it is what it is. We do have 5 stones that the game basically throws at us. Hopefully we can stay healthy, but yeah, we're supposed to go in this room. I'm impressed that you were able to find our hideout. So you must be the resistance leader. Whoa, hold on a minute, Chief. I'm not the leader, just a member. We can't just let outsiders meet our leader, it's not safe. Don't take it personally, we just have to be really careful about who we trust. There's no need to worry, they are safe and mean no harm to us. I'll be willing to meet with them myself. Are you sure? Alright then, you heard the lady. She'll meet with you. She's right beyond the room here. You're finally here. Welcome. Sage, Lucy's disciple. I've been waiting for you. I knew you would come. I am the resistance leader. My name is Yuri. Your name is Yuri too? And she basically gives us a rundown on what was happening in our dream. There are some matters I wish to discuss with you. As you already have made heard, I can't remember. The current regent in Tokyo, a man named Goto, is summoning demons and using their power to try to create a world molded after his own personal ideals, thinking that, if left alone, Goto would become a threat. The American ambassador Thorman convinced the American government to send their troops into Japan to surpass Goto's coup d'etat, I think that's how you say it, and oppose their rule instead. I cannot stop Goto, nor can I halt the advance of the American army. All we can do is carry out minor acts of sabotage that pose little more than an irritation. The situation is coming to a head. If Goto's forces meet head-on with the American army, the carnage would be overwhelming, and Tokyo would likely be reduced to rubble in the conflict. Okay, yeah, shit's going down. Please, lend us your aid. The first thing we need to do is rescue all those poor girls who were kidnapped because they had the same name as I do. Okay, that explains it. You know where Yuri is then? And also, while we cannot stop the coup d'etat forces entirely, we can destroy the gang of thugs led by a man named Ozawa, who recently struck a deal with Goto and have been working with him to gather information and do his dirty work. Whoa, what did you say? Did you say that Ozawa's gang is mixed up in this? Please help us. I'd be happy to help do what I can, especially if it means finding Yuri. Any enemy of Ozawa's is a friend of mine. Count me in too. Okay. And we don't really have any reason to refuse, so why not? Thank you. I don't know how I could ever repay you. Hehehe. So this is where you were all this time. I would have never guessed. And it's Yuriko. Okay. I finally found her. The real Yuri. I'll just be taking Yuri with me to Ozawa. What the heck just happened? What? The leader was kidnapped? Yeah, that's pretty messed up. My god, this is awful. No time to waste. We gotta get her out and rescue her. So yeah. We're kind of at an interesting point. We gotta get out of here and try to rescue her, but we do need to go to the bar first to get some information. The neutral bar, that is, obviously. And we want to go up and straight this way. Kind of have the directions memorized after getting stuck in this dungeon all the time on my first run. We actually want to talk to this guy. Okay, they just... I thought I got a jackpots, but maybe they're just like, fuck you anyway. God, this is awful. Our leader is going to get executed. They're going to publicly execute her in the plaza right in front of the Tokyo government office. Please do something, anything. We have to save her. So yeah, things are going to shit. And we have to stop it, obviously. I think at this point, I would say it's a good idea to level up. Because mainly, what do I want to say? The next battle will give you pretty good experience, but it's still nice to be like level 14 or so before going into it. Vitality or speed? Probably speed or vitality. Yeah, we're going for speed. And you gotta level up as well. And he has pretty balanced stats now. So yeah, I think at this point I will cut the video and level up a bit so we can be better prepared. Let me see what demons I have actually. Okay, so we have enough demons. But basically what I will do is grind up to around level 14 and then come back when we're where we need to go. So I'll see you then. So this isn't actually where we go to fight Ozawa and progress the story and stuff. But I went back and I got a lot of money from just selling stuff from my inventory, and I decided to go back and fight Pixies for this in particular because having one of these and the amethyst in my inventory right now, I do believe, will essentially help me get the best weapon in the game. So I'm going to come back to where we actually need to be, but I'm pretty prepared and I might even buy some guns at this point, so I'll see you when I get back there. So we're actually back, and now I just want to summon some demons here for the upcoming fight with Ozawa. And yeah, I think this is a pretty good lineup. And here we get a good amount of mag, which is pretty nice. Although I don't have my demons out very much anyway. And I did actually pick up some guns, and I am a lot more prepared than what I was earlier. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Got myself the best gun and bullets for this point. We'll probably buy some more bullets. Yeah, I'll probably buy some more bullets because they'll come in handy. But I don't think I actually need to right now, anyway. And I'm fine with backtracking for them. So here's actually the Fairy Dryad. And they want to fight us. Sad. And there's another one. Sadly we have to kill it. And it's pretty annoying, but luckily we got a level out of it. I kinda wanna put this into strength. I was gonna do vitality, but it doesn't even matter, to be honest. And vitality for HP. See some life stones on our weaker demons. There we go. There's a man here standing alone. Ozawa, someday I'm gonna pay you back for that shit you pulled. Well, if it isn't the little wuss we beat the crap out of back in... Oh, okay, I can't pronounce it. You're still running around playing your little demon hunter game? Why are you trying to kidnap Yuri? What have you done with my Yuri? Look, I don't give a rat's ass about Goto or Yuri. But Goto's got a lot of political and military power, and I want some of that. Eventually, I plan to overthrow Goto and take it over myself. After all, I finally gained the ability to summon demons myself. And I don't have time to waste on a bunch of snot-nosed lowlifes like you. Play with this for a while. And we fight this thing, which is pretty, I would say difficult at this point, but I think we're fairly prepared for it. Let me stand up here. Akilao and Ufula. There we go. Owned. Got the pretty good EXP for it. God damn it, where the hell did he run off to? The world may never know. But, I think we can return most of our guys here. I don't know why I say most, because we can only summon 2 demons at this point, so... Womp. I think our newfound guns will be very useful here. I also managed to buy a bunch of equipment that we essentially need. Well, not need, but will help us out a lot. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, this game is just really gun friendly. And these guys have a lot of buffs, actually. I want to try to get one. And let's escape from you. And I guess everything just wants to die. And yeah, they just really want to kill us, apparently. And let's try talking to the goblin. Yeah, they really like to manipulate you. It's pretty messed up. Yeah, I think we'll just kill these guys. Negotiation can take a while because they just refuse to live in reason a lot of the time. Which is unfortunate, but oh well. I think that's a pretty good rewards there. But this is not the main attraction. So we must leave. And I do want to heal up a bit. Wrong character. There we go. So you can only bring 2 demons into this fight, so like I said, Jack Frost and Pyrojack are your best bets here. And note they do get healed in the computer, but they do cost money to summon, so just keep that in mind. And let's just gun everything to death. And let's try actually getting this goblin to join us. Or not. Maybe peace was never an option. But I think Goblin is like one of the few demons with Terrakaja early on. There we go. Oh my god. I conveniently sold a bead. Like right before this. And I had to slaughter them all because they just don't cooperate at all. Let's see, friendly. Okay. There we go. And a fallen thing. Yeah, let's just kill it. These enemies are... Okay, he's just gonna join us for free. Thank you. And... I think Jack Frost is gonna be pretty useless for this. So we want to summon the Dryad here. Yeah, I want to say the Dryad. There we go. AoE healing, my beloved. And there we go. It's about time for the public execution to begin. Interesting. And we can see a bunch of crazy stuff happening. It's Yuri. Hurry, let's rescue her. There's not much time. Hold it, Ook. Calm down. Don't be foolish. If we run into the plaza now, we shot down before we get 200 feet within her. The resistance group, in its arrogance, has been continually opposing the plans of our great leader Goto, and after long and arduous research, we have finally captured their leader, Yuri. And yeah, they just go on a very sus crusade, I guess. And they'd mock us and such. And here is where having Firejack helps, and guns. Miragi is also nice because these enemies are weak to it. So yeah. 26 damage even though we literally never raised our magic status. Nice. And that does 60 damage, so theoretically we can kill all these enemies, but one misses, and that's fine. There we go. And we get a bunch of casts for that. And we just want to do the same thing. I think we actually have a Miragi Stone that I could have used, but oh well. So yeah, I'm very prepared for this, if you can tell by now. And we got a level up here. Vitality or speed. Speed gives us a pretty good boost. Vitality doesn't really give us anything. Strength actually was the best bonus there in my opinion. So essentially the same thing. But, actually, yeah, let's use the Miragi Stone. Ow. Hopefully, we can get rid of some of these enemies before they own us. But I think we should be fine. Okay. Ow. There we go. And Medea came out before we got really hurt, which is nice. And these guys are fairly bulky. Sukuna is pretty annoying because they're lowering our accuracy. But it's fine. Yeah, there hasn't been much to really commentate on. Most of it's been pretty straightforward. Vitality and strength not really giving the best bonuses, so I'll just go for speed. And he got a new spell. That's nice. I think we'll also go for magic. And he got a new spell as well. I think it's diorama, which is pretty good. Sees Mirage beyond the ghouls. Crowd control is really nice. And yeah, I think this is the last fight actually, so we should be more than fine. Okay, it actually was on diorama. I'm just going insane. So yeah, let's see some Mirage. Just continue to own these guys. Hopefully a Medea comes out so no one gets too hurt. There we go. Yeah, Medea is a very useful spell. And I think we're done here. It would seem that I've lost this time. Indeed, and we rescued her. We can't use our old hideout anymore, so come find us at the bar. You should get out of here as soon as you can too. Good luck. Okay. So, we're going to return our demons. And go back to the bar. It's at this point where I'm like... Yeah, I think I'm pretty confident in my setup so far. Got some pretty good money. I think I will buy some shotgun shells next. I think that's my next course of action. But yeah, let's go back to the bar because it would be helpful. Although this is not good. Panic is very bad. And to stop auto attack, you basically have to like mash A and B. So yeah, sometimes it can be annoying to commit to. And we got some pretty good mag there. And I think everyone's like level 16, which is a pretty good benchmark, I would say. And we do want to exit here. And we don't want to fight you, so we're gonna get out of here. And yeah, this has been a pretty uneventful and eventful episode at the same time, which is pretty funny, but it happens. I don't know if it would be the smartest decision to fight these guys, but we did kill them. Just not before taking like 20 damage each. I think I'll heal to be safe. There we go. And I think the two human characters actually leave at this point, like right up ahead, so keep that in mind. You want to have the... Actually, you don't have a better gun on you. I'm actually surprised. I thought you would have a better gun. Damn, that just means I have to buy another one, which is fine. So I need to buy a MP5 and some bullets. And I think that's all I need to buy, actually. Unless... But yeah, we just want to go to the bar now, at this point. And we're just gonna shoot every demon in this place, because yes. So yeah, do your final preparations for the main party members. I would suggest getting them up to level 16, like I have, and we just want to go over here. And they thank us. Sage, Usides, disciple, I owe you my life. Thank you so much. Not only did you save my life, but you saved our last hope of saving Tokyo from destruction. And thanks, I'll tell you everything that I learned. I hope it will prove helpful to you. Ook, the Yuri that you are searching for is apparently in Ichigawa. I don't know why I keep alternating pronunciations between that name, but okay. The coup d'etat forces have been bringing all people that they captured named Yuri to their headquarters there. So that's where she is. Disciple, we've also gotten some information that has led us to discover the location of Ozawa and his gang. In fact, we are right in the middle of a setting down of a plan to attack his base of operations and capture him. Sage, I'm gonna go to Ichigawa to rescue Yuri. I need to hurry, otherwise who knows what they'll do to her. True. Sage, sorry, but I'm going to join the resistance in their plan to attack the Ozawa Zaida. I cannot English. This is actually getting really bad. I can't just sit by and let him get away with what he's doing. True. Well, Sage, I guess it's just you and me now. Please, let me go with you. I need your help. And yeah, she just goes over what we already know. Blah blah. And we got the fake ID card. So it's at this point where we get the heroine, and she is completely stacked. She's got some pretty good magic and some pretty good speed, just like we gave to her. And do I really want to equip anything on her? Are there any worse bullets? I do not. So I think this is where I'll end it, because we do still have quite a bit of preparation for the next part of the game. It's gonna be hell. Spoiler alert. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.